The reason you're not losing weight is because you don't know how to count calories. So today, I'm going to teach you exactly how to count calories to make sure that you lose that weight. So we're going to use the Good Culture cottage cheese as our example. So look at the back on the nutrition facts, and the first thing that we are going to look at is what is a serving size. This is going to dictate how many calories you are eating. A lot of people are like, oh, this says 80 calories, and they just go in. No, you got to look at the serving size, okay? So for this, a serving size is half a cup or 110 grams. You can weigh that out. You can use a little measuring cup, whatever you want to do. But that's 80 calories, okay? Now, the next thing that we want to look at is the protein. How much protein is in this? Usually, you want to eat around 30 grams of protein per the meal minimum. Now, the last thing we're going to look at is the sugar, okay? How much sugar is in this? If there's a lot of sugar, then we also want to look at the fiber. The more sugar that's in something, the more fiber we want to be paired with it. So it could be with the actual thing, or you can be like, I will add fiber to this meal because there's no fiber in this. So for cottage cheese, there's like barely any sugar and there's no fiber. So you can kind of just go straight up and eat this. You don't really need to pair any fiber with it because there's not a lot of sugar. But for an example, I'll show you something else that will need fiber with it. And then all the other stuff in this, the fat, the carbs, like all this is a bunch of crap. You don't really need to pay any attention. You're like, oh, there's so much fat in this, or there's not enough fat. Like, no. Look at the back of the label. Oh, this is how many calories per serving. This is what a serving size is, and this is how much protein it is. For this cottage cheese, you're going to want 2 servings because you want 30 grams of protein. So 28 grams is close enough, and it would be 160 calories. So you have to add that up, and you have to do this exact thing for every single thing that you consume, have a rough estimate. Now, to show you, we have a protein shake that's like not super healthy, but it's delicious. So a lot of people will probably buy this because it tastes great. But if we look at the back of the label here, a serving size is one of these. So this whole thing is 400 calories. You might be like, oh, I'll just drink half of it and it'll be less calories, but then you're only getting 15 grams of protein, so that's not enough. It kind of defeats the purpose of having this at that point. So you're gonna have 400 calories with this drink, 30 grams of protein, which is great, but then we look at the sugar, there's 33 grams of sugar, and then we wanna look at, is there fiber? There's only 3 grams of fiber. Although that helps because, you know, there is some fiber to help with it, that's a lot of sugar to fiber ratio, so we're gonna want more fiber. So although I would suggest just don't drink this because it's super high in sugar, if you are gonna drink it, maybe add some fiber to it. But again, although this like tastes really, really good, and the calories, hey, like calories in, calories out, like if you can afford 400 calories, go for it. It's gonna taste